Now, before I begin, I want to make sure that a comment is addressed in regards to having something in the green screen that you see in the back. This person really wants me to put something on it, so to accommodate that, I'm going to put a painting. This is exactly what you wanted, right? 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 Either this is going to be a funny joke or someone's going to have a shitstorm in the comments. Anyway, welcome to the toy review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Toy Dream Project Godzilla and Titanosarus. And this set was released back in 2006, I believe, and it contains both the Showa 1975 Godzilla and the Titanosaurus, both in which appeared in 1975's Terror of Mechagodzilla. But, of course, you already know that, because if you didn't, I don't know how you stumbled upon this channel. Now, the box and stuff does contain a lot of images of both the figures fighting together, along with some images of the 1975 die-cast Mechagodzilla, which one day I will get to, and showing that off. But all different poses that you can do these two, and just a very nice packaging so far. And I don't know, this is probably the second release in the Toy Dreams projects. There's a Godzilla and Anguirus set based off the 1955 Godzilla Raids Again, and another with Godzilla and Kiryu from either Godzilla against Mechagodzilla or Tokyo SOS. I cannot remember on top of my head. Now let's get this heap of shit out of the way and let's get to the actual meat and potatoes of it all. Here we have Titanosaurus, and here we have Godzilla. So, first of all, we're going to definitely do the articulation. Godzilla 75 comes with a 360 head rotation. Arms can move like this, like that. Oh my god, he's surprised. Welcome. Legs can turn around like that, but it scrapes the bottom right here. I would be careful if you move this guy around, this and any of the older Showa Bandai releases. And lastly, the tail. Oh shit, that's actually glue seal. Alright, you can't move the tail. So don't break that glue seal, kids. Don't sniff. Now, Titanosaurus also comes with the same rotations. Head is able to spin like that, arms up and down, and legs just like that. And yeah, I even tried to break the glue seal that is on the tail. Please don't. You ruin your toys by doing that. Now, sculpt detail was very nice on the 75 Godzilla. It looks exactly like how he did in the movie, and it's probably one of my favorite Showa designs, if you're asking me personally. And it's just, this Godzilla does strike a balance between a heroic figure and also badass of destruction, which is very nice. 75 and 74 figure, I'll get to that one as well. They come with the silver painted dorsal plates back here, which I think is probably just a missed opportunity for Bandai. I think they were actually a bit more white, if you ask me. But other than that, that's the only paint detail in which I can think of that looks odd. Everything else looks very nice. The toes are even black, and the nails. And there's some things that this figure can. Titanosaurus also has a bunch of detail in his sculpt. He has a bit more of an aquatic appearance with a bunch of bumps, kind of resembling a bit of a frog or a fish. And definitely love the detail on the fins. The webbing down here, and especially the little fin flaps right up here. The head is probably the most detailed out of it. So I don't know if you can pick this up. but there's a lot of, even with little like splotches on his snout, even his eyes are like have that pop out, and they do strike you as, menacing. Titanosaurus. This is a very good version of Titanosaurus. There's another Titanosaurus that's out there, which I do personally think is a bit of an inferior version to this one, which I think is probably the best version you're able to get, and is only exclusive to this particular box set by Bandai. Now, the two figures also come with respectable tags. Titanosaurus is, well, Titanosaurus, and Godzilla is, that's not the 75 Godzilla. At least I don't think it is. Looks like the 73. Because the head looks weird. It may be, I may be wrong. I'm going to have to go correct myself if I am. Now with size comparisons, naturally Titanosaurus is a bit taller and a lot more thinner than Godzilla. Godzilla was he was a little shorter in the movie. I think he was probably the shortest one, which is fine because it makes it awesome that he kicked so much ass in the movie. But the sizing of these two are very, very well done. This is very nice. So we're going to put these two right here, and we're going to have some other sizings. Much to like another Showa Godzilla with the same mold, we have the 1974 Godzilla right next to the 75. This, you can probably tell the difference in with the figures. The 74 does come with a different head, very reminiscent of the Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla head, or you can even argue that it comes looking more like the 73 variation. There's also some more silver details on the 74 version in comparison to the 75. Toes, the chest piece right here, although the 75 also has a bit of the same, but not as prominent, and even with the claws too. 74 does look a bit dusty because he's an older figure. He is an older figure that's been in my collection tool for a while, and I got him used, so I barely played with him, but he also comes with some bits of scuffs. But you can also tell from the details that the 74 comes with a more flatter head, while the 75 also has a bit of difference with the way the head is, along with the head, the eyes, and even the mouth. So other than that, these I'm happy that Bandai did a two separate variations of, I guess, the same suit name. If you don't know, the original 74 suit was modified to become in transfer form into the 75 Godzilla, which is very common with a bunch of the older Godzilla suits, and there's been a long history with suits that have been reused. Anyway, for a more relevant figure, we're going to have the 1975 Joken, at least that's how I think you spell it, or say it. Hey kids, you want to know what's more relevant? That's right, it's the 75 Mechagodzilla, specifically the Joken die-cast metal one. And yeah, the son of a bitch is kind of partially made out of plastic and metal. This is a badass figure. I want to get to him one day. But size comparison wise, he's a very tall guy. He is the same Mechagodzilla in which you do see in the packaging for these two. And we'll get into a nice pose. So there he is right next to Titanosaurus and Godzilla. Very nice. This does complete the the, I guess, trifecta of the figures, or at least the monsters inside the movie. Very nice. Size comparison wise, and you can do all sorts of crazy things with displays. You can try to reenact some battle scenes with it, try to play with your figures, or if you're too hesitant and too afraid that anything's going to happen to your precious Mechagodzilla, which I don't blame you, you can always also just have them on your shelf or wherever you keep your Godzilla collectibles, for that matter, and just do all sorts of crazy shit with that. So in conclusion, the toy dream project Godzilla and Titanosaurus are two very excellent figures made by Bandai with very amazing sculpt in detail. The paint is a bit more, for Godzilla I think is a bit more desired, but for Titanosaurus it is very nicely well done. I think Titanosaurus alone probably, for some, maybe the justification for the purchase of the box set. Unfortunately, the box set is a bit expensive, and some Godzilla fans would not be able to come up with money, especially during trying times like these. This is not exactly going to be a go to the store purchase. It's more of a save up if you really want this figure set. So, anyway, thank you guys for listening and watching this extremely shitty toy review, and I hope you guys go and check out the Gojipedia forums for more discussions on Godzilla and other things kaiju related. This is Biggin 101, and I'm probably going to go and see if I can stuff my head into the dryer, because I like to endanger myself into situations. Being an adult's fun. I hope you guys realize that's just a